Hello, hello! Puggie, welcome back. Hugs for Ranboo. Thank you so much for putting along. Really appreciate you being here. And first and foremost, I just have to thank all of you for being so patient with me. For those of you who may not have known or noticed, Mel, hello, hello! Last week I didn't stream just because I was having a bad week. That's honestly it. Mentally, I was not in a very good place. It was partial burnout, partial just like life things, and I didn't want to put myself in a situation where I would be on camera and, I don't know, just having a bad time, or really trying to force myself to give you guys a good time, even when I'm not. So, that's kind of like, that's me setting a boundary for myself, and also just being honest with you all that, like, hey, I'm not doing really well, I'm gonna be okay, but like, it's probably better that I'm not on camera facing potentially like 20-something people. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing okay now. Yes, I am way back on track. I'm doing a lot better. Thank you all so much for the care and everything. I'm doing generally better. At least like life-wise, I'm doing better. Puglie-wise, it's a whole other story. It's like a constant juggle, and this year, so like, I think I explained this before, but in the previous years, I've always done Puglie right up until like the 20th of December. I guess I wanted to, you know, make a little extra to try to really squeeze it out, and also provide Puglie to anyone that really wants him for the new year or for Christmas or something. But what I'm always left with is that I get really stressed out because I'm really worried that Puglie won't make it on time for people, or won't make it as fast as he can. And the postal system, at least in the past year, and also this year, has been completely, you know, not handling the surge of traffic and everything. And even though in the previous years, I've only had like 2 really bad situations with customers being like insanely upset with me, I haven't had, I haven't had like any other instances where like it would make me feel really bad, but it was just like the amount of stress level and amount of stuff on my plate that I decided this year I'm gonna take it easy on myself and close down the store on December 7th, I think I set the date was, and just give myself time to plan for Puglie in 2022 and, I don't know, figure out where I am, because my project board, my main project board, which is right above my computer, is full right now with stuff that I want to get done and I need to get done. It's been rough. The weather and daylight savings definitely does not help, but do whatever you can to take care of yourself. Your health and happiness comes first. Thank you so much, Mel. But also, right? Okay, first of all, daylight savings is stupid. Like, I looked at a map at what countries or what continents practices daylight savings, and it's just like us in North America and like, I don't know, some other parts of the world or something. Everyone else gets normal time. It is stupid that at 4:30 that's when the sun sets, and at 5 it looks like it's, I don't know, like 9 p.m. The one saving grace is sometimes I take a nap at around like 3 p.m. or so. I think it's like my lunch food coma hitting me. And so when I wake up from my nap, I'm like, oh my god, it's 9 p.m. I wasted the entire day. And I see that it's 5 p.m. and I'm like, oh, thank god, I still have a day left. But it just looks depressing. Albeit, like, I like lighting a lot more than I think most people. Like the LED strips and like a 2000 lumen bulb and everything. Like, I like really bright lights. So even though I have that set up, I still want more lights in my eyes. Max Black Cat, hello, hello! How am I feeling? I'm doing way better than I was last week, so thank you so much for asking. I am happy to be back on track. I'm happy to be back. And it's, I've been doing alright. I've been doing really good. I was like, 2022? You're planning a year and a bit ahead? Wow. But then I realized 2022 is like 2 months. I'm crying. November has just passed by so fast. It's I can't keep up with it. I really can't. One of my goals, I might just like, okay, so here's the reality that, you know what, I'm not afraid to say out loud, because this is the reality of running a small business and stuff, especially during the pandemic, which is, Puglie is not doing well this year. And I'm not saying this to get donations. I'm not, like, don't send me money. It's okay. Like, whatever it is okay. I'm not saying that Puglie's gonna crash and burn. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do Puglie in the new year. I'm just saying that, for a business, Puglie did not do well this year, but he has done well for the past couple of years, so he will survive. I am very financially stable and financially anxious, so that makes me more cautious with finances. But that's the reality of it. The pandemic has hit hard for a lot of small businesses. I'm considered one of the lucky ones for having Puglie survive this. And one of the things that I really want to bite the bullet on is to hire a project manager, because, I mean, for the longest time, I've been doing Puglie solo. It was only in the last, I think, like, starting 2020, that I got a social media manager and I got a graphic designer to really help me, like, lessen the load. But at this point, I'm starting to really feel that I can't juggle everything, and I really want someone to... So, this is how I imagine myself. I draw pugs. I draw a lot of pugs. Here's my project manager, and I'm like, like, here's all these pugs. Figure out what to do with them. Figure out how, like, what's the best way to take these pugs and give it to you. So that's something that's been weighing heavily on my mind. And why I bring up finances is because I want to be the type of employer to make it worth it for my employees. I want to pay them fairly, and if I can't scrounge out that amount of money at the moment, I want to make sure that, like, the time that I'm paying them for is, like, equal to what they are being paid. So of course a project manager is gonna hit kind of hard for me, but it's one of those things where, like, it's not about the money, it's about the value that it gives me, and that value is mental and emotional health. And that's something I think I need to get ready for 2022. Here, the sun is coming down a bit later than usual. It was like 6 p.m. yesterday, and it was looking like 5 p.m. That's not... well, huh. Let's see, so... it was 6 p.m. yesterday, but it was looking like 5 p.m. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. Like, it's... I don't know. Like, the sun is setting behind me as we speak right now, and it's only 3 p.m. I feel like this whole year has just flown. Yeah, and honestly, I think now, like, the latter half of this year, with vaccinations, with our Vax passes and stuff like that, all those, like, oh, we'll see each other when the pandemic gets, you know, better. It's coming. It's coming to fruition. I'm starting to see a handful of friends, and we're just like, I don't know, the amount of social energy that I'm putting out right now is something that I've been craving, but also something that I'm so out of practice in because we've been hermiting for a year and a half. It's weird. Oh, huge. I hope you're ready for when the cons come back. My friend has been going back to cons, and holy, apparently they did crazy well, because I guess a lot of people are just deprived. I signed up for Fan Expo Vancouver this coming February. It will be my first con back, and I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm scared to do packing and con inventory, and at least this is a local convention, so, like, I won't have to pack for, you know, flights and stuff, and, I don't know, making sure I bring enough underwear, but, I don't know, it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time. You're just like, so, I have this pug, deal with him. Basically, Puggy, basically. It's normal, we call it Horario de Verao. Summer hour or something along those lines. Ah, cute. I'm so excited, I'll see you there. Mel! If you need help, let me know. I will definitely let you know. I will just, like, call out, like, into the warehouse. Like, It's the convention center. I mean, most likely, Fan Expo is gonna be held in the convention center that looks like the warehouse, because we have two convention centers, right? Like the east and the west. One of them looks way better than the other. Like one looks like a warehouse, and the other has like, I don't know, like a little sunroof and everything. I think the one that looks like a warehouse is the one that has like the giant globe inside, because it's so underground. The other is like right by the water. Yeah. Just go caca, Meluna. I'm excited. Are you there like for fun? Are you helping another friend or something? I don't know what to expect of it, because like your friend doing super well, I think that's totally valid, because everyone's just excited to have some retail therapy, to enjoy social gatherings and stuff like that. But at the same time, I wonder, like, I know conventions are going to be limiting attendance anyways, and I hope that's enough, but it should be fine. You know what? My first convention back, I mean, I hope to break even. I'm, knock on wood, I do. But I just want to have fun. I just want to set up again. I want to say hi to people. I want to meet people. I want to see people smiling and looking at Puglie, and I just want to be around like-minded peers. Honestly, if you need help bringing things to the con or setting up, please let me know. Don't be afraid to ask. Oh, I will. Thank you. Yeah, we are there to help out Dren for the weekend. Oh, yes! Dren's gonna be there. Hello. Okay, now we just need to get Jade to come up again, and then we can all go for dinner. Also, Mel, we have cinnamon raisin bagels here. Seagulls sells them. And I know that because I went to Seagulls like 2 nights ago, and they were there. How dare you slander Vancouver like this? Just don't worry too much about it. It's going to be fun. I'm you know what, Puggy, thank you. Like, I'm sure it will be. I just need to like ingest that into my soul. But yeah, if I need help, I definitely will shout out. It's, speaking of help, the entire right side of my body, like this is my right side. I think on video it's on the left, but whatever. My entire right side of my body is like messed up. Something along here is, I think like maybe I was holding my weight a bit wrong, like maybe I was a bit tilted, so this is feeling a little bit weird. My right knee joint, okay, so sometimes when I'm like in bed sleeping, right, I sleep with my knee angled out this way. Imagine if you were sitting cross-legged but you're lying down. That's kind of sometimes how I sleep. And it just triggered this immensely sharp stabbing pain right in front of my knee. And sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't now. Like, it's been 2 days and it just, like, I might be moving it in a weird way or turning in a weird way, and then I feel like someone stabbed my knee. I called the doctor today, and he's just like, yeah, just monitor it for like a week or so. If it's still happening, like, let us know, and we'll hook you up with physio. And I'm like, cool. But he surmises that, you know, our knee joints are kind of like floating, you know, they're kind of floating on top. Like, if this was the knee joint with like, you know, where the thing bends and stuff, like this is kind of like the cap on top. And sometimes that might like shift a little bit, and it might be pinching on a nerve or tendon or whatever. So he's like, yeah, it might just need some time to realign itself. And I'm like, God, I'm so old. I'm so old. It sucks. And also, oh no. I saw myself freeze for a little bit, and that was amazing. And also, I think I pulled my back. I pulled my back on my right side. So if I inhale really deeply, like to the point where, you know, your lungs really expand and your ribs really expand, I feel like a soreness on the right side of my back, like my middle back. And I know what happened. I was lying on the couch. I needed to adjust my position, so I tried to like shift myself just like this over to the side. And because I was so lazy, I opted to just like use my back and my shoulders and my butt to shift instead of actually using my elbows and legs to just move me. And I think I've just pulled my back that way. Like, mind you, I work out at least like 3 times a week, weights and some cardio and stuff. Like, I would say I keep up with myself. Yet with all this, I still managed to destroy my own body by the most menial, mundane ways. So, here's the lesson: stay fit and don't be lazy with moving your body. Just use your legs and your arms like they're supposed to. We got everything. How dare she? Okay, she told me that you told her that you guys don't have cinnamon raisin bagels, which like surprised her. She was like, everyone has cinnamon raisin bagels. Like they're like the best bagels, which I can't say because I hate raisins, but that's what I heard from her. Not gonna lie, I do that sometimes. Just cross knee, lie down. Yeah, like it just kind of feels comfortable, you know, like cross your knees and just lie down. It feels like you're really stretching something. I don't know how bodies work. That's terrifying. I know. Like, I've never felt this type of knee pain before, but it's such a weird sensation. It's a very painful sensation, and it really sucks. Why is this a thing? I never said that. What? Okay, I swear. Jade was like,
OMG host, 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 OMG.
Thank you so much, Captain Fetus, for the 8-month anniversary. Appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying your time at work. No. Okay, Mel, I swear, unless I'm misremembering, or like we're throwing each of us are throwing each other under the bus. But, I was visiting Jade's stream, I think like probably like 2 weeks ago or something. I mean, by now 2 weeks ago. And, she was like, okay, Huge, I need to ask you something. Do you guys have cinnamon raisin bagels? Cause, like, she like loves bagels or something like that. And then she was saying like, you know, cause she went out with you, and then she asked you that, and then you're like, I don't think we have cinnamon raisin bagels. Like, I've never seen it before. And then I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've seen cinnamon raisin bagels before. And then lo and behold, Seagulls has them. So like, I don't know. Puggie, thank you so much for coming by and saying hi. I hope you're doing super well. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Hopefully we'll catch you next week. Hopefully everything will be like super dandy moving forward and right up to the new year. Do we have like a bagel shop? Yeah, like we have a Seagulls bagel shop that's 24/7. It's in Kits? It's in Kitsilano. Like literally a shop just for bagels. Yeah. So we have Seagulls in Granville Island, which is in the public market, and then we have Seagulls in Kits, that's 24/7. We also have Solly's, which is like Jewish bagels, and they have like 2 or 3 shops around Vancouver. Hey YouTube chat, can't stay for long, but I wanted to pop in to send you a bunch of love. And hello, thank you so much for the love. I hope you've been doing super well. I hope you also feel the love back. Appreciate you lots. And yeah, however long you need to stay or whenever you need to go, feel free. Just appreciate you being here. Why do we have so many bagels? Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I know Solly's is like Jewish bagels, which is apparently super different, but I also think Seagulls is too. I don't know. I mean, oh man, like Seagulls bagels being 24/7. I don't know, sometimes I go on night drives with like a friend or Peggy, and we get bagels at like 2 a.m. and they still have like bagel sandwiches. Like I get the morning bagel, which is salami, egg, and cheese on just like a type of bagel, and ooh, just always hits right. Appreciate you. Been having a rough handful of days, but working my way through it. Vibes like these always pick me up. Oh, and I really hope you get through it. Like, I'm not sure if you noticed or you saw, but last week I also had to cancel my stream because I was having a rough week. Like, mentally I was not doing great. Emotionally I was doing even worse, and I knew it would be disingenuous for me to like be here in public and trying to like hype myself up, hype you guys up with my my attitude being so bad. But also like I knew it would be a bad time for me because like I shouldn't put myself in that type of position. So yeah, I hope you were able to take the break you needed. I absolutely did, and even though like I didn't have stream, it was still like a rough time. I'm glad I didn't put myself in a position where I would have just stressed myself even more or just like burdened myself with like, I don't know, I'm already dealing with emotional stuff, so like I don't want to take away from the time and stuff. And I hope you get through it. I hope you work through it, and I hope you get a very good, solid break afterwards, because you deserve it. You truly do. And I also released my sticker books, I think like last week or 2 weeks ago. So, and we are on the way to creating this new culture. I showed my friend Tuna, otherwise known as Art by Tuna, and she's also been interested in making sticker books. I don't know if TLT Cup is also, but at least on the artist side, like we as artists, we want to make sticker books. So hopefully this this catches on. Big bless to you, you deserve it too. And how have they been doing? I still got design mine. Okay, so truthfully speaking, they've been doing like slow on my side. I don't think outside of the giveaway earlier on, I haven't seen a whole lot of like return on investment. But maybe at conventions, it'll make more sense, especially if people can like feel them and kind of interact with stickers. Like, I'll definitely have a demo book where I have some stickers on them and people can try them. But otherwise, like, I think the reception is what I expected it to be. So I would say my TLDR for this would be, if you really want to create sticker books and this is something that you're really interested in, do it out of the passion for it. And, you know, we'll power through with the new culture via passion and the fire in us together. But otherwise, like if you wanted to make sticker books because you thought they would like sell really well or like do like hotcakes and stuff, I would say that's not the best, this would not be the best product for that, for sure. So yeah, like I already knew it was such a niche thing, and I expected not to sell a whole lot. So the people that are collecting them, like I'm just like, my heart. That's all that keeps me going. TLT Cup, Gail is like the sweetest and so awesome, and I'm so happy with all the successes that she's found, especially in the enamel pin. Like, she is an enamel pin queen, whether she knows it yet or not. I do definitely want one selfishly. I'd say let's do it. And then, if like, I don't know, if you and I and maybe like one other artist, because like 3 is always a good number. But like, if we can find some other artists that, I don't know, did sticker books, like we can potentially do a giveaway together. Like, I send you some stickers, we send each other stickers, we put it in our sticker books, and then it's like we do a giveaway where we like you can how should I say this? Say like I'm running a giveaway, right, with you and some other artist. You guys provide me with stickers, I'll stick it in my sticker book, and then my giveaway will be like for my sticker book. But at the same time, you guys will have your own sticker books out for giveaways, and then I'll send you guys stickers, and then like it's like a trifecta giveaway, and I don't know, it's like hopefully more eyes will see sticker books, and it'll be an interesting giveaway run, pave the way forward, everything. I was looking at books with spiral binding too to see if those would be cool. Maybe I definitely want to be a part will hopefully get my shiz together soon. And no rush whatsoever. I don't think, like, I think my little earphone Puglie here is covering it, but this little brown thing right here is the box of sticker books that I have. It's not large, but, like, I do have a decent amount. And yeah, like, there's no rush. I don't think I'm going to be selling out anytime soon. I thought about spiral binding because, like, if you have a lot of stickers in it, it'll end up being, like, really chunky, right? But I think I prefer kind of like the cleaner look where it's, like, sleeker. It's, I think it's called perfect binding, which is, like, with the staples. I just felt like that looked a bit cleaner, maybe. But spiral binding is always so much functionally better, so it's so hard to tell. That's so cute! I know, right? Just ideas. We gotta get them out. I need one for all my ding dang stickers. Oh man, I need one too. I mean, I'm keeping some of my samples for my own personal use because, you know, they're sample quality. But yeah, we'll see. That's what I was worried about. Maybe I'll experiment. I think when you order, because, like, of course the manufacturer that I sent you does do samples, right? So maybe you can ask for, like, one spiral bound, one, like, perfect bound, and see how it goes. Wow. Gotta refill my cup here. I normally would have I do have my massive water jug. The only issue is, it's still half ice. So it is melting right now, and I'm trying to store up all the water. I'll look around a bit more too. Yeah. But, oh man. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I mean, it's been 2 weeks, so I can't remember much. But I got the first half of my anti-Asian hate fundraiser stickers in, and I'm just happy with new designs. So the first one is the little Puglie Mayo. He's so tiny. The issue with, like, stickers, especially when they're vertical, is my stickers generally sit at around, like, 2.5, 2.75 inches. I find that to be, like, a good size for things. It's big enough to be noticed, small enough to hopefully fit on most things. But whenever you have a sticker that's, like, largely vertical or doesn't take up too much mass, it always looks so tiny. So it's just a tiny Puglie Mayo. I know my camera's not gonna focus, but it's like Puglie mayonnaise, and then there's the Japanese down here, which is just Puglie mayonnaise. And that has all the little, like, net 500G and stuff like that. He's so cute, thanks. And then this is an old one, but I never released it. It was a special sticker a long time ago, and I figured I might as well just release it for the fundraiser. It's my sushi boat design with the Great Wave of Kawasaki. And I don't know, I always really liked this design that I created. So this will be included in the fundraiser for it. And the other ones that I haven't opened yet is the Vitasoy lemon tea, which I am so happy about. And also, the Chinese is pug in Chinese. It's like baga or something. I can't read Chinese. I know the sound, but, like, I'm just making it up kind of at this point. So I'm just really happy because Vitasoy lemon tea, Vitasoy and Vitasoy lemon tea are two things that I've always grown up with. So I just appreciate making something that I heavily relate to. Of course, I have the white pug sticker based off the white rabbit candies, and then restock and update to my original milk tea bubble tea Puglie, which is, like, a huge fan favorite. I just kind of updated the line art and added some, I know you can't really see it because of the plastic wrapping, these little, like, small detail notches. I didn't used to have them when I first started Puglie. And then when I started experimenting more with shading for Puglie, this was my answer to not doing, like, cell shading and stuff like that. Just these little detail marks and stuff. And I know that they add so much to the artwork, so I revisited this design, added a few more, and yeah. So this is back in stock. That's my favorite design. Wait, Max Black Cat, sorry, which one? I went through so many. I had that chrysanthemum drink all the time. I also miss the white rabbit candies. Okay, so like, when I was young, I didn't know that Vitasoy made other flavor things. So when I first had the chrysanthemum, I thought I got the lemon tea. And so when I was drinking it, I was like, this lemon tea tastes weird. I'm like 8 or 6 or something. The packaging for them look exactly the same. It's just like instead of the lemon, it's the flower, right? And I didn't pay attention to it. So I was like, why does this taste so weird? I don't like this lemon tea anymore. I tricked myself. What is soy lemon tea? I'll send you some for Chinese New Year. Aw, big bless. Did you ever have those Chinese candies that like came in the red wrapping and are like cream coating on the outside and red on the inside? Wait, is this like they look super Chinese New Year, like red with the gold, and it's like a strawberry cream kind of like candy, right? Did you know they have no sugar chrysanthemum? Why? Why would they do this? Why would they do this? It's a creamy candy, yeah, but I can't super remember the flavor. Like, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure, like, I as a kid, I ate, when I discovered them, I ate so many of them. I don't remember them being a filling. Maybe there was, but I just remember eating so many. It was like, outside of White Rabbit, my first introduction to like milky, creamy candy, and I love that. A friend of mine secretly has non-sugar chrysanthemum ones and would give it to her kids, and they wouldn't know there's no sugar. Wow, that is so sneaky and so smart. I mean, that's good. Reduce the sugar intake, and you know, they'll enjoy sugar when they get it. I miss all these candies. Aw. And is there no like I don't know, like TNT or Chinese supermarket near you for you to like, I don't know, get a lot of? They used to give it out at a ramen place here. I don't know if they still do. Oh. Oh my god, the red candy is literally called Chinese Lucky Candy. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure the red middle was like bendy. Oh, I remember that. I remember like at some point after the hard shell on the outside, you'd get this like kind of chewy bendy bit. There are, I just never look in the candy section. And I was thinking about a different candy until I googled it. Wait, hold up. Let's see, Chinese Lucky Candy. Oh yeah, okay. Wait, hold up. Let's papa and papa images. Yeah! Oh my god, I would finish a bag of these like no tomorrow. I ate so many of these. Yeah, this was the good stuff. This was so good. There's a super watermelon-y one. I've never had the watermelon one. Wrapped in watermelon candy wrapping, and the inside's hard, but then you bite into it and there's something in it. Huh. Such a... Wait, Chinese... I think I know what you're talking about. No, wait. Cause you would get them at like the end of like dim sum or something, right? I don't think they were specifically Chinese though. Wait, I found it. I had a strawberry one that sounds like that. Yeah, I think I know. Like it's wrapped to look like the fruit. Mel found it. What did you search up? Oh shoot. Ah. Yeah! Hold up. Oh my god. What happened? Vex Black Cat! Wait, I already ordered. Let's see. Thank you so much for the 7-month anniversary. Really appreciate you. Wait, hold on. Why that link? Oh my god, please. Please, just work for me. My Chrome is like trying desperately to load up. There we go. Yeah! These ones right here. That's the good stuff. I mean, granted, I never ate them. I would always give them, like, you know, to my friends or whatever, because I didn't care much for candy. I say, as I just told you guys, that I ate, like, all the Chinese Lucky Candy. But, like, generally candy, especially when it came to strawberry flavors and stuff, I didn't super care for them. I don't like berry flavors. So I end up just, like, giving them out to my friends. It's a strawberry, not watermelon. Oh, I thought there was a watermelon one. But, like, maybe we're just misremembering. No wonder why it was harder to find. The important part is that we got it. Yes, we all got it together. Our shared memory. It's like up there again. Wait, the foil wrapper is the one that had a watermelon or strawberry on the wrapper and had some sort of sticky jelly inside. Every old Jewish person I ever knew growing up had bowls of hard candy in their house. I feel like it's died out. Oh, it doesn't matter how we got here. We just got here. Oh, also speaking of, I wonder has anyone? No, not yet. Did you guys see the absolute garbage fire that is happening right now with the call out of Streamlabs? I did not expect that to happen, and I'm gonna be, so like right now for Streamlabs I have my notifications, and I think that's all I have. Oh, and the emote wall. I have the notifications and the emote wall integrated to like my live streaming and stuff, but I think after this I'm gonna move over to Stream Elements, cause I don't know, there's some things I just can't. This is a hill that I'm gonna move away from or die on, but like this is something, yeah. I'll need to also move stuff to Stream Elements. Yeah, like honestly, I'm not gonna judge anyone for not moving out of Streamlabs, especially depending on like how much you have set it up. Like it's so tedious and it's such a hassle. But yeah, oh my god, it just keeps piling on. I thought those strawberry candies were Mexican. Man, what are the origins of the strawberry candies? Strawberry candy wrapper. Stream Elements definitely knew what they were doing. Yeah, for sure. Oh, Artcore juice-filled strawberry hard kosher candy. Alright. Artcore strawberry. Let's go down this rabbit hole. Because it looks like, where are Artcore strawberry candy made? Argentina! Oh! Artcore, based in Buenos Aires, Argentina, has 40 production plants in Latin America and sells a range of food products to customers in 120 countries. Wow, today we learned! Oh, I see that you guys can't really see clearly. Yeah, today we learned! Hey! This whole time we all thought like it was Chinese or something, but no, we just got candy from from Argentina. We are now one step smarter. Hey. But yeah, holy, and like, okay, so first, like last night I saw the whole OBS thing, right? Like how Streamlabs like took OBS's open source, like took the code, and then also took, like, they didn't take the branding per se, but like they sure as heck co-opted the branding to be like, oh, it's an official collaboration. Because for the longest time, especially before I started streaming, I was like, oh, hey Viv, thanks for lurking. I was like, I was googling like if there were updates to OBS, if there were like settings to OBS I needed to do before, like, you know, I started streaming to make it more smooth for me and everything. And every time I Google searched OBS stuff, Streamlabs OBS would always pop up. And for the longest time, me, along with clearly tons of other people, thought it was an official partnership, like a collaboration. So it was like mind-blowing to realize that this was not it. For those of you who aren't in the loop and aren't streamers yourself, OBS is like essentially the grandfather program that made all of live streaming possible. They made everything accessible, they made it free, and even as I'm speaking, I'm using OBS right now. Screen captures and live streaming and stuff like that was super difficult back then, and OBS made it so much easier. So when Streamlabs OBS came out, it just looked like an upgraded OBS, like thanks to Streamlabs. Like the menus looked nicer, the colors looked nicer, there were more add-ons and plugins and stuff, and it kind of made sense. So last night, it came to light from the official OBS Twitter that they were never a part of this. Like, it was not a partnership, it was not a collaboration, it was solely just Streamlabs took OBS's open source code and just added their own like premium stuff to it or other baloney stuff to it, and then made it seem like it was an official partnership to make it look more legitimate or whatever, and that's just so scummy. The wildest part is that they approached OBS to ask if they could use the name, and OBS said no, but Streamlabs still did it anyways, right? That's so messed up. And oh man, then Streamlabs filed a trademark right after using the name. Exactly. Like, that is so shady. And I saw in the comments a Streamlabs, like, I think developer or co-founder, I don't know what his title is, he was trying to say, like, this isn't true because we asked you for permission to use the name and you said yes. And then he showed the email where he asked, but in the email he was asking to use the OBS name in their, like, basically in their project folder. Like, my friend explained it to me. It's essentially like if this person went and said, hey, I can't figure out a name yet for my wizard, can I just call him Harry Potter? And then they're like, yeah, you can call your wizard Harry Potter for now. And then when he releases the project, the whole thing is called Harry Potter, and he tries to trademark Harry Potter. Like, that's the equivalent of it. The detail is, like, he asked if he could use OBS in the GitHub repo, which is like the project folder. It's like if you're doing a group project and you're like, what should we code name our group project? And then it's like, oh, just call it Streamlabs OBS for now. And they're like, cool. And then they release it and it's actually Streamlabs OBS. Oh man. So this all came to light because Lightstream, which is an in-browser streaming, not service, but like it's essentially OBS, but in a browser. They saw that Streamlabs copied their website and their service, like word for word, design by design, and called them out. OBS then like added their fuel to the fire, and now, like, was it some artist that made a GIF of like tails spinning? He called out Streamlabs for making that like one of their default alerts. Elgato, the what would you call it, like the hardware and also the Stream Deck or whatever, Streamlabs also stole from them. Like, I don't know, I'm not gonna judge anyone for still like using Streamlabs, because again, like, setting all the streaming stuff up is such a pain in the ass. But for me personally, I'm gonna try to move most of my stuff into Stream Elements, hope that it works, and you know, outside of like an emote wall and the alerts, like, I don't have much to lose. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do, hopefully between now and next week, because again, setting all this up is such a pain. They also had that mess with the Lightstream website where they literally copied them and published the site, forgetting to change it everywhere. It said Lightstream. Oh yeah, And the testimonials were still from Lightstream. God, that was... Oh, that's so bad. I guess while I'm on the screen today, like the title's supposed to say, we're gonna be baking some whole wheat bread. I had to recreate the bread Puglie because before it was using the clean line art, and nowadays I've moved over to this like, well, this doesn't show it. I moved over to this more like scratchy, scraggly line art. It makes my line art process just 90% better. And when you zoom out to even just like a normal viewing size, you don't notice the difference, but it makes such a difference in my drawing and yeah, the texture. So I'm really happy to just go back and recreate things. Also because I like I said with the bubble tea Puglie, it's weird to think that such a simplistic style has changed over the years, but it has. How I tackle color, how I tackle line weight, and even how Puglie looks is so different from when I started in 2014. Well, so different to me. So I am going to have a few days where I'm going to go back and upgrade all the old Puglies. Okay, now I gotta make dinner, but big love, huge in chat, and enjoy your dinner. Good luck getting through everything that you have on your plate. Appreciate you lots. Take care, alright? I'll hopefully see you soon. Yeah, I think at some point, I'm definitely gonna sit down, go through all my old Puglie artwork, and just either redesign completely or retrace my own designs with the upgraded line art style, with the upgraded colors and everything, and probably re-release them. It'll be kind of interesting to see people who have had my OG stickers or OG designs, like maybe see the difference, maybe cringe at the difference. I definitely cringe at my old artwork, that's for sure. But with this, I had to recreate the white bread. So I have the colors here, I just need to, I don't think I need to clean it up much actually. But now we're gonna make this whole wheat. And you know the funny thing with doing Puglie is that a lot of the foods that I draw him in, I don't actually eat a lot of the foods that I draw him in. I like the look of things. I like the look of foods. I like the idea that like other people will appreciate it. But in terms of me actually enjoying whatever food that I draw, like it's hard to come by. Alright, let me just figure out the line art weight real quick, because I'm so prepared. But for other artists out there, if you have Procreate recently, actually I don't know how recent, but they published their, oh, let me close this real quick. That's probably eating up a lot of my stuff. They recently published their massive update, which includes like 3D, but also includes a new stabilization tool, and I am so happy. I tried it out just a little bit, and Procreate feels like something that I can actually work with now. It feels like I can possibly do line art on it, and I'm so excited because for the longest time I couldn't do finished art on Procreate because I couldn't do line art. I definitely need to practice it more and test it out, but I'm excited. For the longest time, I thought I wasn't, like, I just didn't get the hang of drawing on the iPad. And I was so envious of all the people that could. And then I decided to try out, was it Paint CSP? Clip Studio Paint? I always mix up the two words. And then I found out I was able to draw on the iPad. and then I was like, oh dang, it wasn't me, it was Procreate all along. But now they have like an actual stabilization tool. So they still have Streamline, which is their original stabilizer, but now they have another option for Stabilize, and I don't know how to explain it. It just feels right. It feels better. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying out, maybe like drawing more on the road, testing it. And Procreate also does this thing where if you draw a line or something, or you're drawing a curve and it comes out a bit wobbly, if you just hold it for a little second, it'll try to smooth it out and autocorrect it. But also, you can now press a button to like modify the arch or whatever, and then it kind of becomes like a pen tool where you can actually move the curve yourself. Viv, what? Wait, what exactly are you asking about, Viv? Are you asking about the stabilization or the holdy liney downy? Holdy liney downy. But yeah, Viv, for the longest time, I could not draw on the iPad. I could sketch, because, like, you know, sketches are messy, but, like, doing clean line art just made me want to throw my iPad against the wall. What new stabilization? Oh! Hold on, let me see. Actually, I don't even know if this will show up on camera. Let's just open this one real quick. And go to stabilization, and let me try to switch over to my camera and see if it's a zoom in, can you guys see this? Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, it's a really janky way of showing you guys, but like, in the brush settings, you see how like there's stabilization now? It's like a second menu, and then there's streamline, and then there's stabilization. And stabilization is completely different. And then there's motion filtering, which I don't super understand yet. I haven't really tested it out myself, but there's now these new settings, and it can make it possible. Yeah, I need to, because like streamline never really felt like stabilization to me. It felt really weird to me. I haven't really, like, I need to try, like, putting it at 100% and then 0 and seeing how it feels. But, yeah, now it's just up to me to tweak it to make it seem like, I don't know, what I want it to act. So yeah, new Procreate update. Has stabilization, also has 3D, and maybe some other things. No, I don't wanna update my iPad. I'm too lazy. Yeah, now maybe it's possible to do digital art on the go. But also a part of me still wants the new iPad, just because I want the new iPad and new pencil, just because I like the hard edge of the new iPad. I like that it's kind of square, and the new pencil has, like, it's thicker, has ridges and everything, and yeah, I know I don't do digital art on the go nearly enough to warrant it, but it sure would be nice to have it. Yeah, another thing I've been kind of getting into, so like recently I bought Cozy Grove on the Switch, except I haven't been playing it. My partner has been playing it a lot more than I have. Well, actually, I haven't even cracked open the game myself, but it looks so cute and cozy and beautiful. I love the art style. I love the giant bears in the game and the giant seagulls and stuff. It's so good, and I can't wait to finally sit down and experience it. There's so many things on my plate though that I want to do or get better at. So one is I'm taking the level 2 of a speech class that my friend has been instructing, and I really want to get better at reading. I want to get better at presenting and speaking and everything. And it's tough because the speech class makes me very aware of the way I talk, the words I choose, and how I present myself and the words that I'm saying. But also, when it comes to reading, especially say like reading your guys' chat and everything, I tend to fumble because it's like like my mouth reads faster than my brain is actually reading, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm trying to read as fast as I can, but I have to realize I don't have to be so speedy about it. I can actually slow down a little bit and take my time. Kia Knight! Oh my god, thank you so much for the raid! Hello, how have you been? Jojo Game, hello, thank you so much for putting along. Really appreciate you. How was the stream? How are you guys? Kia Knight, how have you been? It's been a while because last week I did take a little break from streaming just because I wasn't doing too well, but I'm doing better now. For those of you guys who don't know, my name's Huge. It's like Eugene, but shorter. And this is Puglie. He's this little pug that I created because I don't own a pug in real life. So I created my own pug to fill the void in my heart. But now we're drawing him as whole wheat bread. So welcome to my stream. Here you can listen to me talk about, I don't know, life, updating. I only stream once a week, which is Wednesdays at 3 p.m. And I'm here to draw pugs and talk about life and things that interest me. I told you I'd raid you. Can I? Thank you so much. How have you been? One day I will hopefully get you back. But if you also consistently stream on Wednesdays before me, then this might be hard for me to do. Is that a beaver? Oh my god, wait. Oh, it's a mouse, isn't it? Oh my god, that's Can I yeet to yeet? I'm good to hear. What were you streaming today? Oh wait, let me do the only emote I have. A nicheling. What's that from? Oh my god, there we go. Ha, I remember how to be a streamer. Eee. What is this? I always enjoy like the random clips that they pull out because it's always a mixed bag. An indie game called Niche. Okay. Are you playing as a nicheling, or is that like the common enemy? Let's see. Just adding more of these. I don't even, like oats. What are these? No, and I don't really need to add that lower bit because it's all going to be part of the line art anyways. Yes, it's a strategy breeding game where you try to survive. Oh, interesting. Niche mother. A lot of my followers found me through the game Rich History for Me. Oh, what? Were you the one that popularized the game? Were you part of it? Like, please tell me more. Oh, also my Photoshop just disconnected from my tablet, Bill said. There we go. So you are a niche mother trying to survive. So you're strategically trying to create more nichelings to like gather resources, protect yourself, and like expand. The game itself is very niche, so not many people stream it. Niche. I love management games though. I personally really do. The most recent management game I played was of Mice and Sand, and even though it was really tedious in some parts, and I really wish they had implemented some better quality of life options or choices, it was still like a game that was right up my alley. It's like The Sims, but with nichelings. Oh, interesting. Pretty much, there is a story mode, but otherwise you just try to survive. Nice. Oh, and for a little bit, I was playing Banished, the game where you are exiled villagers and you're trying to rebuild a new village and life. The game that's supposed to be really hard, but I played it on normal difficulty and I was thriving, and I wasn't really sure if I was doing something wrong. You were inbreeding your nichelings. Wow, the call out. You have to in order to survive. This is like the meme of like the two, I don't know, like the Harley Davidson looking white men, where like one of them is like, you were inbreeding your nichelings, and then it's like, you have to in order to survive, and then the other person's like throwing the chair. Banished is a game on my 2 playlist, actually. If you do love management games, survival, and like kind of town or people management, highly recommend. The moment I saw the Banished trailer, I knew that was the game for me. And the reason is because back then, when Age of Empires existed, the only part I liked in Age of Empires was the part where you played as like the serf or the villager. Like I did not care for any of the battles, any of the war or anything. Like whenever someone came to kill me, I was like, oh man, like all I loved doing was sending my little villagers out to like chop wood and stuff, and watching and listening to them chop wood was like the most satisfying thing. And then building up like markets and farms and gathering food, like that's all I wanted to do. And then some jerk would come and with their cavalry and kill all my villagers, and I'd be sad. And then I have to restart the game. But then inevitably I'm just gonna get killed off anyways. Chop wood sound effects, Jojo, you know it! Chopping wood is like 90% of Banished, to be honest. It is! That's why I love it so much. I just want to play as a peasant trying to make a living, you know? But yeah, it was... like, when it first came out, it was lauded as like one of the hardest games. Like, you don't survive like your first year or whatever, you'll most likely have to restart or whatever. And I'm like, you know what, I'm ready to restart the game as many times as I need to. I just want to play this game. And then I flourished for like 3 years, and I was still flourishing. My village was still doing fine. I was just like, am I doing something wrong here? Like, should this be hard? And then I checked my difficulty. It's a normal difficulty, like what it's supposed to be. And I'm like, I don't think this was supposed to be that hard. Like, maybe I got lucky with my spawn being, I don't know, not super barren or something. Like, the winter months are supposed to be the hardest because, like, the heat and the hunger and stuff. But I just stored up a lot of food from spring. And then, like, my winter months were, like, fine. I stored up a lot of wood and food. And, or like I had a lot going on in terms of those aspects, and then I was doing okay. Banished is notoriously difficult, right? That's what I thought too. I don't know. Maybe when you play it, it'll be as good, like as good of a run for you as it was for me. When you inbreed your niche. Just calling Kyanite out left and right. So when you do survive with them, like, I mean, do you need to build them? I mean, do you need to make them build like caves or something? Is there advancements, because like say, excuse me, like say in Banished or in albinism when you inbreed. Say in like Banished or Age of Empires, right? Like there's ages or there's like technological advancements, like oh, chopping wood is easier now that you have like this type of axe or something. Is there such a thing in the nichelings? Alright, just gonna fix this little oat right here, and then let me color off all the parts of the bread that will not be included. There we go. Alright. And then we can go straight to color, which is going to be easy peasy, because I already have the base color for it, which will be based off of the bread. I can remove this, and I'm just going to duplicate the white bread color, just so I have that in the back burner. Color in the Puglie, 100% opacity to line art. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to clean up the line art a teensy bit. So, turn off the colors again so it's easier for me to see. And let's see where we start cleaning up. Huge, what's your ethnicity? Hong Kong Chinese? Is that the answer? I always mess up with ethnicities versus like nationalities. I'll be completely honest. But I'm Chinese. I was born in Hong Kong. And I speak Cantonese. I am completely illiterate when it comes to Chinese. Let me just clean this up here. And I currently reside in Canada. My family immigrated here when I was like super duper young. So yeah, I've lost most of like my Chinese-ness, I guess. Cantonese Chinese? Yeah, there we go, Mel. Yeah, that's a better way of put it. I can survive on foraging, but we never get to the point of being able to trade for animals in Banished. Oh. Did I don't know if I recall opening trade routes. Maybe I did. Because I remember needing to trade, like, sometimes I would need to trade, like, food or wood for, like, iron or something like that. In Niche, you're basically a wild animal, so you get cold when it rains, you get hot in the desert biomes, etc., etc. There's a lot to it, actually. Interesting. My cousin's French bull is so cute. Oh, I bet he is. I'm illiterate too, but with Vietnamese. Hey, welcome to the, what would you call us? First gen, immigrant family illiteracy. Immigrant illiteracy, there we go. We're not illiterate in English, no, we're just illiterate in our own mother tongues. Mel's like, me too! Since learning Cantonese for my husband 8 years ago, my Vietnamese is crap! Wait, Mel, did you take, like, Cantonese lessons, or were you, like, learning from, your hubby and, his family? It's embarrassing. Oh, sorry, hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry, I'm back. My let's see, how would you describe it? The repairman for my apartment got the wrong apartment from my building manager, so they thought it was my apartment that needed repair or something, and I was like, I need repair. Rachel, hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry, I was gone. So, yeah, I got a knock on the door. I was not expecting anyone. I opened it anyways, and I recognized that he was the repairman for the apartment building. And then he was like, Denise said your balcony needed repair, and I was like, I do. So I let them in, and they double checked it. Turns out my building manager texted. She was one number off when she texted them which apartment needed repair. So that was that. Oh man, oh man. Green Sui? Hello, hello, thank you so much for joining. Sorry, how should I pronounce your username? Please let me know. And also, how are you doing? How was Kenny's stream? Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat just in case. I like how Mel tried to speak Vietnamese and JoJo's just like, no, but I understand you. I just learned Cantonese through him and his family. That's awesome! I don't know, I want to learn more Mandarin because that's what Peggy is, like she's Mandarin, and I would love if she took in more Cantonese, like from me and my family, albeit she does understand more than I expected, so that was really interesting. It's always really nice when your partner understands or like tries to learn your mother tongue. Now when I talk to my mom, Cantonese comes out before Vietnamese, and I have to sit there and think about what I'm trying to say. That's like me trying to even talk to my parents in Cantonese. I'm like sitting there, I'm like, okay, this is the word in English. How do I translate it to Cantonese? Like, how am I trying to get my meaning across? It's so hard. I could go for some bread right now. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to some good carbs. I want to be married too since 8 years ago. Oh. This bread makes me want to make toast and jam. Ooh, treat yourself. Get everyone who's craving bread right now, get yourself some nice toasty bread. Put on some butter, some jam, some peanut butter. Do I need to learn how to play football to get married? I was gonna have tofu for dinner, but now I want bread. Y'all have been warned, okay? You guys saw what the title was. You have been warned for what the food was going to be. Just drink real quick. Do your parents understand any English though? Because my mom understands zero English. This is a problem. So, my mom understands like very little English. Like it's very broken, but she can usually surmise what I'm trying to say. My dad does understand English and is also I wouldn't say like conversationally fluent in it, but he's very good at English. Kokoro, hello, hello! I'm going to Anime NYC this Saturday. Have so much fun. I am so jelly jam, but have so much fun. Be safe, and get, shop till you drop. I think in English, not Viet, same. My thoughts are completely in English. Lol, I know the bilingual struggle. It is so hard. Like a lot of times if I'm with my parents, right? And I get too lazy trying to brainstorm what it is I'm trying to say in Cantonese. I just ask my dad, like, Dad, how do you say this in Cantonese? And he'll just like translate for me. Pooter Pooter Squad and Kokoro, thank you so much for the 5 vitamins. Appreciate you. I'm left out, lol. Let's see. I you are Japanese. I can I can decipher the meaning of it, but I cannot read that. Oh, just studying. See, okay, that's another thing that I've actually. Why is there no Vietnamese class? Right? Mel, where's the representation? This is another thing I've been trying to get into the habit of. It's called Tsuru Kame, and it's like a kanji learning. This my phone shows nothing. My phone shows nothing. Let's see if I can reduce the brightness. Oh no, not that dark. Oh no, this. Yeah, there we go. So it's like it helps you learn kanji, and you're just supposed to take these things daily. And the way they teach you is really interesting. They give you like stories to remember like the Chinese characters or the roots of the Chinese characters, so that even if you don't know how to pronounce it, you will hopefully know how to decipher the meaning for it. So even if you don't know the word, you don't know how to pronounce it or whatever, if you see like a sign for it, at least you know the meaning for it. There we go. Can I suggest / recommend something about bits? Yeah, Kokoro, sure. What's up? Sorry, scrolling through. I just mix English and Tagalog, and luckily my parents catch my drift. Yeah, same. Like, I want to be better at Cantonese. I truly do. But I'm not going to take a Cantonese class anytime soon. I'm not interested enough in Cantonese shows to, I don't know, get all that, like, immersion. So I am just shit out of luck here. We study the Nihongo together. I'm gonna be splurging in Artist Alley. It's been 2 years since I've been to cons because of COVID last year. So yeah, I'm happy. Live your best Artist Alley life. I'm gonna be walking down those aisles come February, and by aisles I mean the Artist Alley aisles. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be behind the table and hopefully also walking down. Literally, where's representation for Southeast Asia? I would so learn Vietnamese. I love Vietnamese music so much. Oh, interesting. But Jojo taught me that music is sung in like city Vietnamese, not regular Vietnamese. City Vietnamese? If you do learn, they teach you central accent, so I wouldn't understand you, friend. That's so interesting. So like, is it an accent? Is it like a completely different dialect? Or is it just like city Vietnamese is very like casual and slangy? I've never heard that come from someone before. Wait, I can decipher your age, Jojo. Do you know who Trish Tai Trong is? There's a streamer who I follow, and she does a special thing with bit donos. They create bit icons for the 100, 500, 1K. Oh, wait, I do have bit icons. Wait, what happened to my bit icons? Are those the bits? Wait, is it? Huh. Wait. My mom has her autograph. GG is fine. Ken is always a hoot to follow. So much fun. My dog has turned my laptop off by jumping on it. Oh, your dog's just like, no more laptop time. Pets time. Let's see. And for a different streamer, she creates a special animation with her OC characters and stuff. Her art into the screen when donating certain amounts, like 100 would be a rainbow, 22 would be a fruit, and then 7-Eleven would bring in like a parade of aliens and like etc. Interesting. I have to look this up. Wait, oh yeah, sir. Thanks, Mel. No, when donating them. Okay. I'll look into this. I didn't, like, I guess I should know that this would be possible. I don't think I just ever came across the option. But I will look into this. Thanks though, Kokoro. Another thing I need to do. So like, number one, I gotta move away from Streamlabs into Stream Elements. It's just a personal, my own personal thing. Like I don't want to support a company like this. And two, I'll look into these donations. Altogether, there's Northern, Central, and Southern accent. There's more, but I have the Southern slangy accent in Viet. Oh, interesting. Look what you did, Yuge. You gave them false hope. It's not my fault! The cheery emote icon. Let's see. Oh, Central accent is the one for scholars and singers. That's very specific. I swear, do I not have this? Should this not be activated? Twitch is gonna, Twitch is absolutely going to be upset with me trying to open this. Actually, wait, I don't even know where my, badges are. I want to see you again, Yuge. I know. Someday soon, hopefully. Can I recommend you her stream, like, just so you can see her? Oh, yeah. I followed Julie, like, a couple weeks ago because Arcasian, recommended her. Like, her stream is so next level. It's insane. I cannot, I cannot fathom what it is like going on in the background. Like, you guys know those one-man band setups where like the person has a harmonica, like a guitar, like a beat, like a stepper on the heel for like the drum on their back, and I don't know, some other thing playing. That's how I imagine her running her streams. Just like a whole bunch of pulleys and things to slap for like for all her animations. Truly, she is a one-man band, and I don't understand how any of that works in the back. I truly, I am in awe at her stream. Honestly, like, something I've never seen before, and something that should be appreciated by a lot more people. I didn't know there were more than 2 Vietnamese accents. I only know South and Northern accents. Mel, you got learnt today. Julia's Pog, I've been following her for a long time. Yeah, I've only seen her stream like once or twice, but yeah, the world's largest stream deck. It's almost like she got her own like her own keyboard, but like each key is like a function or something. And not only each key, but like say she held down like control and then pressed the button, it's like a whole other function. It's insane. Drinking hot tea and I'm sweaty now. Oh no. Her animation and Adobe skills are pog. Her art is also very unique. So unique. So whimsical. Like I love it all so much. And she's such a cute character. Like obviously I don't know her in real life. But just the way she presents herself and her character on stream is so adorable. I appreciate her lots. So if I can even get, like, if I can have just a little bit of time to sit down and really think about how she does all these things, or what stream decks or plugins that she's running, like, I think that'd be so fun. So much learning today. Mel, welcome. Get educated. First you learn we have cinnamon raisin bagels in our own city. Next you learn about all these Vietnamese accents. Qberry, hello. Hi Yuge, how are you and how was your stream been going? I am doing great. I'm doing a lot better than I was last week, and I feel good. I feel okay. Stream-wise, it's been good. We've been learning a lot this stream, like, about Vietnamese accents and how they're kind of, like, separated. I'm drawing bread. I'm drawing whole wheat bread, for those of you here. And overall, it's just been a good time. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy your time here. Truly an innovator. Absolutely, truly an innovator. Like, oh, is her stream like Julie with 3 E's? Is there a number to it? And then we learned about the Argentina candy. Oh yeah, the strawberry candy. Different bits, yay! Kokoro, thank you so much again for the 5 bits. Sorry, I just noticed that sentence was derp, lol. But good to hear you're doing better today. I've been a bit of a lurker in your streams. Aw, thank you so much. I mean, no shame in lurking. I appreciate the support, and I'm just really honored that you would like to have me in the background talking with my big mouth while you're doing your own thing. So truly appreciate you being here. Julie22, thank you so much, Kokoro. Let's see. Julie. Oh my god. Please, hold on. You know what? Why did I not just copy and paste this like an actual smart, functional human being with technology? Is that gonna work? I think it should. So those of you, so we were talking about Julie22. Just give her a shout out. She's not even here. But if you want to see a really cool, fully animated stream, check out Julie22. I don't think any of us here can put into words just how amazing her stream is. I love Julie. Hey! I cannot, my brain is not massive enough to understand what her setup is like, how everything is triggered or animated or whatever. I want to know, but I definitely know it's going to take a lot of time. Also, maybe you could add a little bit jar and Puglie can be holding it or something. I've thought about bit jars. Again, it's just the time commitment to the artwork and then how it's going to trigger with the animations and stuff like that. I do know that Streamlabs offers a bit jar or a tip jar or something like that. But yeah, first and foremost, I need to move myself off of Streamlabs just because I don't want to be supporting them. And then I'm going to have to see what the capabilities are with Stream Elements and see what I can and cannot do in there. She doesn't consider herself as a VTuber, but yes, she's animated and she's the Doodletown mayor of Doodletown. Eh, yes, official title, right? Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to call her. Thanks, Viv. Oh, good. There's enough water in it now. It frustrates me that she's not a top Twitch partner, to be honest. She is a Twitch partner, but she's not the top one there. There are so many lovely people who are big brain with their setup. Hopefully one day I can have the same. Hughberry, I believe. I totally believe in you. A little time, a little effort, and I bet you'll get there. But it's always about the time, honestly. Sorry, hold on one sec. Let me just double check where I am at with this. Clean up. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you were to basically describe what Julie is, she is a VTuber. But see, the thing with VTubers is that I feel like it's so limited because when you think of a VTuber, you think of just that person, the mascot or whatever is animated. And that's not what Julie is. Julie's... I love the text-to-speech. Yay! Joshua, thank you so much for the 9-month anniversary of being a Puglie Pal. I truly appreciate you being here ever since the beginning. Thank you so much. But we're just talking about Julie, who is this amazing animated streamer. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, when people think of VTubers, they think of, like, a person or mascot just being that. And they're either playing games or drawing art and stuff. But that's not what Julie is. Julie is the whole thing. It's like, what would you call her? A V-stream? V-streamer? Like, mayor of Doodletown? There's no words to describe the absolute power that she has. Alright, just reviewing this again real quick. I feel like this line is a little bit awkward when it connects. And I think I might need to clean up the line more so than... Oh, where are you? Oh, that's... Okay, I get it. I get what I did. Okay, cool. Putting time in is the hardest, absolutely. It's not even like... It's truly making time. Like, back then, when you're younger and you have a few less responsibilities, it's about, like, I guess, finding the time. In this day and age, at my point in life right now, there's no such thing as finding time. There's no time to be found. I have to make time, and making time means sacrificing something else. And so that's why I have to, like, play my priorities and really figure out how to do things. It truly is about time, especially when juggling so many things in life, absolutely. She also released Doodletown apparel. Oh, and it looks so dope. You can rep her merch too as a Doodletown University student. That's so cute. I have not seen any of her merch. I gotta check it out sometime. I'm surprised you're able to stream, Huge. I imagine you're really busy as well. So, like, that's another thing. Like, I make time for streaming. If I wasn't doing this right now, like, being on stream, then I would be drawing Puglie a lot more quietly and a lot more straightforwardly. But with streaming, it's like, it fulfills another, what would you say, like, goal or desire that I have, which is to be able to interact with you guys, to be able to chat, to catch up, to give you guys live updates or really cool things that have happened to me or Puglie, and so I get to connect with you, and that's something that I cannot do through any other means or any other way unless I'm at a convention. But even then, at a convention, I only get, like, you know, whoever's actually physically at the convention. So being able to make the time for streaming means a lot to me. So yeah, I am busy, but I will make the time. And yeah, this is where I'm at with streaming. So that's why, like, for streams, for these kind of updates, though I would really love to invest more time into, like, figuring out how Julie does all the things that she does, all the plugins or add-ons that would make my stream better. It's like I have to juggle a lot, and considering that I'm not making streaming like my new job per se, like I'm not depending on streaming to be like my moneymaker or anything. This is purely just for fun and for, you know, this connection. That's why, honestly speaking, like, my goals for streaming are on a much lower priority than all the other projects that I want to do. So, like, Puglie's comic, my fundraiser for anti-Asian hate, my collaborations, all of them will come so much higher than, like, any upgrades that I need to do on stream, outside of if I'm really inspired by something, or it's something that would actually make my stream largely better, like make my internet connection more stable or something like that. Kokoro, thank you so much again for the 9 vitamins. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the 30 vitamins.
These are all my bits.
You didn't have to spend all your bits. Don't worry about it. Again, this is purely for fun. Like, I don't expect any money from Twitch. I don't expect a lot of money from Twitch. And I'm just here. Enough about Julie. Time to talk about Puglie. Don't worry about it. As a VTuber, I believe I am qualified to say, ooh, anyone that is animated and a content creator is a streamer if they identify that way. But Julie transcends. Julie, like, just galaxy brain exploded into, like, what if a VTuber is not just a person, but the entire world? And that's, like, what was going on in her brain. Let's see. Catch you on chat. Hi, Peggy. Thanks for joining. You're finally here. It feels so much later, even though it's just 4:30. Like, it's already getting dark. I guess Kyanite is a health supplement now. My friend who was a close friend with Julie told me all the plugins that Julie uses, but it really does take time to implement it. Absolutely. Like, I'm sure, like, the plugin is just, like, the vehicle to tell your computer to do these things, right? But even though I have everything set up, like the, the channel points that will trigger GIFs and stuff like that, I mean, it's set up, but I still need the time to create the GIF and then load it into the plugin, and then, like, position it and make sure it runs. And it's a time. It's definitely a time. The task feels so small, and yet it always feels like it's more. Also, sorry, I'm looking at my screen right now to, like, this Puglie, and this bit right here it's not sparking joy for me. I gotta fix it. And I'm gonna try to just... My issue is I want to even it out so it's not, like, a evident bump. And what is blocking here? Oh. I see. I still need to clean it up a bit more. But yeah, Julie truly, like, deserves so much. She's so funny, so creative, and I love all that she does. If I could do that with Puglie, like, maybe some streams show my face, and other streams are like, hey, let's actually be Puglie and go through the town and everything. That'd be so cute. But that's also another thing. Like, I'm not very good with role playing. I'm not very good with pretending to be a character or something. So I don't know. But I truly admire all that Julie does and is. Hold on, sorry guys, just focusing a little bit on this bump here. I'm trying to clean up. There we go. And let me fix this bottom over here. Because sometimes I don't notice these wider areas until I actually see it in fully dark line art. Poggy, how was your eyelash appointment? Oh shoot. Let's see. I gotta go lurk. I need to help my mom with work. Have fun, Huge. I'll be having stream on, but won't be here. Kokoro, thank you so much for all your vitamins, for feeding me, keeping me healthy, and I hope you have a fantastic time rest of your day, rest of the week, and good luck helping your mom with whatever it is. Always appreciate you. Take care, alright, and hopefully see you soon. When she does hype trains, she actually changes the scene to actual one of her own. Yeah, like all her triggers are so good. Julie has her own universe, and that's something. Truly. Let's see. Say put in everyone, I'll be AFK. Pugtuber, yeah, like one day, like I remember when VTubers were like just on the rise. I really did look into it. I looked into how to make a VTuber. Can you make VTuber an animal? Because at the time, everyone's VTuber was just like an anime version of them, right? So I was like, can you rig an animal to be like something? But the issue that I hit immediately was that I run on a Mac, and so far, I mean, I haven't updated my research in a while, but previously my research has only shown me that all the apps or stuff like that works for Windows. So I'm kind of out of luck when it comes to that. Just cleaning up this bread here. There we go. My lashes are so dramatic. I made a huge mistake. Did you not tell your esthetician or whatever, like, the look that you want? I can see it, to be honest. There's so many VTubers that are little stuffed bunnies or radishes or frogs, etc. Yeah, like now there are actual like animals or things as VTubers, and I'm like, oh, this is so cute. If you have iPhone, the best tracking software these days is for the iPhone. Oh, wait, so are these VTubers or like people that are tracking and mapping their faces, it's like connected to their iPhone or like say their phone in general? I said I didn't want it too dramatic, but they still look a little crazy. Okay, I guess I'll find out what it looks like later. That's hilarious. I like how you never, you can never get your eyelashes right because, I guess you don't know your look yet, that's why. Alright, hold on one sec. I need to... Yep, there we go. Color in this area. And change the brush to my coloring brush. And I need to clean up this. What is this? What is that? Where's my eyedropper tool? There we go. And on current layer, tell me this color. Thank you. So, oh, that's not even a filter. That's just a normal, okay. And set it to small. I'm at 90. I think I should be at 80. Yep. And I just want to clean up this to be about here. Viv, I want to see this drama lashes. There is software that mirrors over to your computer from your phone. Right, yeah. The other girl I usually go to now does it pretty well, but she's only available on Thursdays and Fridays, so that sucks. Okay. Yeah, I remember you telling me about her schedule. So she does it well now, like she doesn't do it so dramatically. Maybe you should just take a picture of like your eyelashes when you like them, and then next time you go, if you get a new person, just be like, I want to look like this. Like I want them to look like this, please. Call up Sophia or whatever her name is. Let me talk to her. It's because the iPhone in newer editions have an IR camera that allows for tracking. Everyone in the community is dying for it, lol. So these days, most people make their models in Vroid or Live 2D, then use a special app for iPhone and mirror it to their stream. using a separate application. It is complicated, but it works. I can get the mirroring part, I can get like all that stuff. I think my issue is still, unless they updated it, or Vroid is completely like different in a way. Live 2D, when I first looked into it, was for Windows only. Which I assume you need that to run the VTuber for it, right? He looks so yummy. Max Black Cat, thank you so much. This is just white bread, by the way. We still need to update this little guy into whole wheat. But I'm glad I have this to start off with. Let me just name my layer over here to a place that you guys can't see. Nope, you can use pretty much any tracking software once you have your rigged model. Oh, okay. I use VC Face. I'll write that down in a tiny corner over here. Oh, and turn off my stabilizer and actually change to a color that I can see. VC Face. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll look into this because like I still don't understand perhaps how everything links together, and like where the model, like even if I have a rigged model, like how does it, what app I need it to run in, but I guess I'll see. I mean, I'm sure there are YouTube tutorials out there on like how to make your own VTuber and like how to actually use it and rig it up and stuff, but learning processes. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for a OT color. That's pretty OT-ish. Yeah, but New Girl gave me drama. I was gonna take a pic and show a pic, but I was like, how bad could it be? Peggy, whenever you ask how bad could it be, it's always the worst. The worst that you imagine. Please send Vivian a picture of your drama lashes. Let's see, I'm just gonna keep that there for now. Oh, I'm painting it gray. This is bright enough. It's pretty dark for oats. A little bit lighter. A little bit less saturated. This looks largely the same. I will throw it into hue and saturation after I'm done filling these in. I guess I can probably make it a bit more saturated. Oh, looking better. Oh yeah, that's a nice OT color. I reduced it by 4. There we go. I'm not sending you a pic, Vivian. Oh, but you're welcome. The community has a long way. There are so many tutorials now, and people are developing new software all the time. That is true. Like, it's always expanding, always changing. That's the really cool thing about it. It can either take up less CPU or run smoother, or like more capabilities are here. It's exciting. It's really exciting. OT. Alright, let's see if we can be lazy here. And, you know, I just want to... Where am I with this? So whole wheat is always like a lot darker brown. I want to sample these two colors here and see... Oh yeah, that's a pretty good whole wheat color. Oh, that's... Oh man. What you guys think? Darker or lighter? This is a eyesight test, all right? 1 or 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm not sure how many of you guys have ever done like went to an optometrist and had to do the lens thing, like the 1 or 2, and then you have to decipher like which one is clearer for you. Let's see. 1 is darker, 2 is lighter. I feel like somewhere in the middle ground. 1, but now I'm thinking when it prints out, it would be a 2. That is true. 2 looks more bready. I'm gonna take 2 and just modify it a little bit. Give it a little bit of darkness, a little bit of saturation. This might be a bit too vibrant. Actually, I'll be honest. I have now forgotten which color was which. Alright, no. Steal this. Change this color to something completely different. Like so. Just a little bit darker, a little bit less saturated. Yeah. But drama lashes. Huge. I thought you were taking all month off. Are you feeling better? Oh, that was last... Sorry, I didn't take the whole month off. I took the last week of October. The last week of October, I took that off. Last week was because like I just wasn't doing super well mentally and emotionally, so I needed time off for that. And then for the rest, I'm gonna be here. I mean, sorry, how should I word this? Starting December 7th, I will close down PugliePug.com, as in like my store, my apartment store. So I won't be running that, but I will still be streaming every Wednesday unless like something bad happens. Knock on wood, it doesn't. But yeah, that's kind of my tentative schedule at the moment. But being able to close down my store, like PugliePug.com, and giving myself that rest outside the store makes my life so much easier. Okay, you know what? I think, like, taking the general gist of what all this spread color looks like, I think this is a pretty good bet. More saturation, darker by a tinge. Actually, let's make this a bit less saturated and lighter. You know what, it's Puglie. It can be a little bit more saturated. And let's just see. This is more red. This is more yellow. You know what? Alright, there we go. Hello guys, welcome to my coloring technique. It's all over the place. Oh, I'm a dummy. I'm happy you're taking care of yourself. No worries. I mean, I know the last like 2 weeks or so my schedule has kind of been all over the place, but thank you so much for asking and caring. I do really appreciate it. But yeah, it's just yeah, being able to close my store so that I'm not managing like shipping and products, especially around the Christmas time, is going to be a huge weight off my shoulders and my mind, because even though in like the 6 or 7 years I've done Puglie and ran like the store for him around Christmas time, I've only had 2 really rude customers, like, and this is a span of 7 years. It's the anticipation and the worry that I will get really rude customers or really bad messages that really always gets to me. So hopefully being able to shut it off come December 7th or like the end of the month, and just like actually enjoy my December, take my time, especially since this is around the time when like a lot of people ask like, hey, are you free to hang out and stuff. It's gonna be huge. Oh my god, Art and Jess, thank you so much. Hello, Crayon Crew. Oh wait, hold on one sec. Yes, please rest. Ooh, we don't want to burn out time. Qberry, thank you so much. Anxiety is a little. Ooh. Thank you so much. The Nick Neagle, thank you so much for putting along. Crayon Crew, hello, thank you so much. Art and Jess, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, hi friend. Let me do the stream early thing. And hey. For those of you who don't know, if you want a really fun, wholesome time, go check out Art and Jest. She doodles like the funnest things. There's a lot of prompts that you can pitch to her. She has designated days for requests, and it's a real fun, goofy time. Art and Jest, how was your stream today? Sorry, I'm like mucusing over here. How was your stream today? If you need to head off to get sustenance or just lie on the couch and stare out into the universe, please feel free. I know, we all know that post-stream coma that we all go into. Oh my god, it was lovely. We had glorious chaos. Is there ever a stream that is not glorious chaos? You know what? That's the perfect description. If any of you really enjoy wholesome, glorious chaos, please go check out Art and Jest. Where's the shout out? The shout out is up here for the link, and also you can just click her username. That also makes sense. It's always a good time there. The post-stream coma is real, but had to raid you. Thank you so much. There is not. The jesters bring pure chaotic wholesome always. I'm glad. How have you been in general? Just like outside of stream. Almost ripped my ears out, but.
Hello, I've survived work. Puglie chunk, Puglie chunk, Puglie chunk.
Misaki, hello. Congratulations on surviving work. Oh my god! That little. Oh, what is that? Ogre, troll, goblin? Oh my god, the goblin! He's so cute. Snow Lena Lego, thank you so much for putting along. Sorry, I'm just like, oh my god, look at him go. I love that little goblin so much. So good. Have been having so much fun on Twitch and love the little creative community so much. That's always good to hear. The stream is adorable. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Huge. It's like Eugene, but shorter. And this is Puglie. He's this little pug I created because I don't actually own a real pug, so I created him to fill the void in my heart. If you love pugs, that's all I got. If you love pugs, feel free to follow me. If not, just enjoy your time here, have a little chill, and hopefully I'll see you in the Twitchverse or in Art and Just stream. Chaotic, wholesome stream. Also, Steffi, thank you so much for putting along. Really appreciate you. Cosme First, thank you so much for the raid. Chat was helping figure out what the Chaos Goblin was up to. What was the Chaos Goblin up to? You just has such lovely drawings and super fun stuff with Puglie on it. Thank you so much. Right on time. Hey. Puglie's so cute. Thank you. So we're just creating, we're baking whole wheat bread at the moment. And by baking, I mean I turn on the sliders and I figure out what color he is. And we're just figuring out what to color Puglie here at the moment. And where am I? Where am I? What am I? So when it comes to like the inner rim, it's a little bit more golden. And this is kind of looking like a putrid yellow. I just want to fix that a little bit. And let's see how this goes. And I'm just gonna take off the details for now and figure it out a bit later. Your line art gives my brain peace. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. I really love clean line art, and I love thick, what would you call stable weights. So for me, how should I say this? Like, I'll show you guys real quick. Where's the clean? Oh, I mean, it's clean layer. Let's zoom in real quick here. The only weight difference with Puglie's line art is created by the fact that his brush is a... Oh, let me just color this in a little bit more. Oh, wrong layer. His brush is a slanted oval. So that's the only change in line weight that is created in Puglie. Otherwise, he is just this solid line weight throughout. There's no taper, there's no anything. And it makes me feel so happy. It's like the most structured, uniform thing with just a little bit of personality, because my new brush has this type of like wobbly texture, and the line weight changes based on like the angle that you're drawing, or like the motion that you're drawing at. But I just love thick line art. OMG, I just saw Drooly Puglie poke booty Puglie with his pen. So cute, I can't contain. Thank you so much. Jen, hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Right, it's so cute. Yes, it's like a crayon. Yeah, so with my overlay, which is just a repeating GIF, all the Puglies move one by one at not different times. There is a sequence to it, but they all move one by one. The only one that's always consistently moving is the Puglie with the earphones, because, you know, he's nodding to the beat. He's not very good at being on beat, but he's still nodding to it, and we love someone that just tries here. Because trying is hard. It's a struggle. Let's see. Let me figure out this bread. I want it to be more golden, so let's saturate it a teensy bit more. It needs to be on the lighter side, and anything I try to do to make it yellow turns putrid, so let's keep it in the orange bit over here. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Like, that's actually pretty close. Darken it a teensy bit. So, sorry guys, my coloring process, especially if I have a base for something, is not too riveting. And for this, I want to lock the layers, change it to this dark, deep red that I usually do, and then turn on soft light. And that's not gonna work because that's pretty strong, so I'm gonna change it to a brown instead. That's too similar to the color before. And that's not... Huh. Hello? Sir? I guess not. Alright, let's go back to the deep red. Oh! That's why it wasn't working. It was on the opacity, there we go. And... oh. Would this work then? Nope. I have no idea why my opacity thinks I'm talking to it when I'm not. There we go. Let's still do... there we go. And let's just reduce the opacity here to make it a lot more of a subtle detail with the brown. That's about here. Is that the Jen Rose? Glad I could finally catch your stream. Thank you so much, Jen. I don't know, like, I know I can just call you Jen, but now it's Jen now. I'm sorry. Overlay is so cute. Thank you. So cute. Very talented. Thank you so much. You know, the funny thing is, I created this overlay to get me inspired to be on Twitch more, to stream more. Jen, Jen, do you stream normally? Because, like, okay, granted, I actually haven't been on Twitter much. My social media manager helps me a lot with Puglie's Twitter, so, like, he's still rolling along. But I haven't been on Twitter much or a lot of social media much, so I might have missed out on a lot of things. Alright, gotta bounce. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Kiana, thank you so much for the raid and for all the love and for chatting with me all this time. I really appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day or night, and hope to see you next time. I just started streaming again. Yes. Okay, I will just in case my computer explodes, I'm just gonna leave a note for myself in a very large font. Because every time Twitch creates a pop-up, my entire computer chugs the moment, like, while I'm streaming, so I have to leave, like, notes for myself at the corner of my art to be like, oh, check this out. What's your streaming schedule like? Let's see, what do I want to do with this? I want to desaturate this a little bit. It's just coming off a little bit strong. Oh, not that. But overall, like, how have you been? How's surviving the pandemic and all that stuff? I mean, I haven't seen you in, like, years. Ever since we met at SakuraCon, that's so many years ago. Here's me dawdling a little bit with the color again. Just 3, 4, 5. There we go. And with this bread, clear off the details again, lock the transparency layer, and let's just color pick 1 or 2. I don't have a stream schedule just yet, but we'll soon. I mean, take it easy, truly. I know when I started streaming, like, getting into this, I think I chose a Wednesday, but I wasn't, like, sold on it yet. I wasn't, like, married to the day yet. And then, as I started getting into the habit of it, then I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make Wednesdays my day. I have been okay. I got a new doggy, so now I have 2 dog children. Yes! Oh my god, what breed is your new dog? Thank god, you're living the best life. You're living the best life out there. Alright, let's see. This is way too similar. Maybe desaturate it. Oh, or maybe increase the saturation and increase the lightness. But you know what? This is... And Jen, are you VTubing or are you going au natural? I think Chiweenie, he's a rescue. Oh my, like, is he just a long, like, what? Okay, I gotta look up. I'm just gonna stalk your Twitter later and look up pictures. Yes, please post a link. Feel free. Monica Berry, thank you so much for sharing those emotes. Appreciate it. Love the dog love. He's a long boy. Oh, did you just see Jen's doggy mama VTuber? Wait, what? Doggy mama VTuber? Wait, is your VTuber like... Oh wait, I can... Yo, let's admire dogs together, guys. My VTuber is a dog mom. Wait, so do you have like 2 dogs like next to you as a VTuber? Aww. Oh my god. I know this is We Rate Dogs and it's for like a Subaru ad, but like, oh, all these sweeties. Aw, I adopted my Baba from northern Texas where he was at a high risk at being euthanized due to overpopulation and fear-based aggression. He was abused, neglected, and abandoned by his people, but now is a happy, loving little bundle of joy as an irreplaceable part of my family. Look at him! He's such a cutie. He's got like the chihuahua ears and like the weenie nose, but like not as long, and his eyes. Oh, look at that little gremlin! Look at, oh my god! Look at this gremlin! All right, let me center. Look at it. Everyone, look at my boy. He's my baby. Everyone, look at Jen's. He's a gremlin. I love. Oh my god! Look at this. Look at this idiot. I love this idiot so much. I love him. Also, I love this little baby too. That's so good. Oh my god. You're living the best life. I love the blep in the last photo. Yeah. Oh, look at him. Just a little gremlin. He's so great. Congratulations, Jen. I'm so happy. Oh, that's a cute doggo. I'm a cat person. We love cat people here too. I mean, if you guys just want to share your pets, I am also down to just like gush over pets. Truly. I love them so much. Give both of your idiots a big hug for me, truly, because I miss having a dog in my life. Slash, I miss having a cat that trusts me enough and loves me enough to be here. Like, I cat sat for my friends, I think like last week, and it was really sweet. Like, one of them was very dumb, and the other was like very cautious. They're a brother and sister. The brother's a dumb one. And it's like, it's so nice to have that pet aura or like just company. But for me, like, I wanted to pet the cats and I wanted to like play with them or just like, you know, scritch them or whatever. But, you know, they're cats, and I'm essentially a stranger to them that comes in and feeds them. So while they were friendly, they weren't very like snuggly or anything. And I just like, I miss the snuggles. I will give them a big smooch. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Yeah. Snowlana? I am so sorry if I am messing up your username. Do you have a cat yourself, or do you just love cats? Do you want a cat one day? Oh, there we go. What's your story? Meanwhile, I am trying to figure out the color of this bread. I have a kitty. She's a Bengal. She's more like a dog. Bengals are so beautiful. I love the pattern on them. She's more like okay. So truth be told, when I was growing up, I didn't really like cats, largely because I didn't understand them. I always knew I was a dog person. Dogs are just happy to be with you. Like, they're happy to see you. They're just so happy you exist. And every time I met a cat, they didn't like me. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do with you. It was when my best friend got her cat. Sorry, scratch that. When my best friend's sister got her cat, and he is the most dog-like cat I've ever met. Like, doesn't matter who comes through the door, he'll like run up and like meow at you, and then like run between your legs, and then like flop over. And he's very fat, and he likes belly rubs. He likes you to pet him or give him butt pats and stuff. When I first met him, that's when I started coming around to cats. And then my best friend started explaining to me like cat behaviors and personalities, and and like the difference between like cat and dogs, and then I started to understand them more. My bias is towards obviously cats that are more dog-like, so I'll probably like yours a lot, and the fact that she plays fetch is so cute. But yeah, I now appreciate cats. I do like them, but my heart is with dogs because they deserve so much in the world. I super understand. My friends all have cats, but they are so cautious of me, right? Like you're just like, I just want to love you and give you love. Please accept me. I don't know. It's different for us dog people, right? And then once I understood cats and what they were like, I started to understand people more, and I was like, oh, okay. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm just not. Oh, there we go. I think I finally said like screw it, and then moved my slider off real far, and found a color that I liked for this whole wheatness. And let me do this again. Soft like this. Don't make it highlighted because that's weird and shiny. And that's too saturated. You know what? For this case, I might do a multiply. And, yeah, a little bit more like a dark, muted look. Let me copy that, turn off the multiply, turn off the opacity, color pick this, color that in, turn on my sliders. Hi, welcome to watching a streamer who does not know color theory at all and is just fumbling through. That's literally what my color process is, like fumbling through every color and seeing what works and what doesn't. Should I be a better artist? Probably. Am I a better artist? No, not at all. And I just want it darker like so. And just for the sake of ease, I'm gonna reduce the opacity a teensy bit. And let me see how this compares. Yeah, better. Because the multiply is hitting a bit too harshly, even at 10% opacity. Yeah, it's like, this one's too dark and too desaturated, whereas this one is like dark and saturated enough. That's what I like about it. I understand, I feel, Jen, thank you. Monica, those are gorgeous baby. Oh, ooh, I want to see. Hold on, let me just... If there's a graceful way to do this, I do not know. Oh! Look at that! Oh, the little white posies! Oh my god! Look at him! Wait, these are these what you would call a tortoise shell, Monica? Or like calico and tortoise, maybe? Oh my god, look at that fuzzy baby. Snack! Ah! I love Snack. Is this a corn snake? Layla, Leela, and Apep. Ah! My cat yells at me to feed her in the morning. Like most cats seem to do. She's very talkative. That's so sweet. I love talkative cats. I love the idea of a talkative cat. I don't know if I owned one. I probably will love a talkative cat. A milk snake. Oh, okay. Ooh. Layla is a diluted calico. Leela is a tortie. Oh, a tortie is a type of calico. Oh, today I learned. Oh, sweeties. I love when cats do this. Like, they lie on their belly and then tuck their paws. So sweet. So good. Thank you so much for sharing. Apep. Oh, okay. Apep. Oh, Apep. Are would you say a milk snake is a pretty smart snake? I ask this because my friends in Montreal are snake breeders, and specifically they breed ball pythons. And when I asked them like what ball pythons are like, they told me they are long pet rocks, and I was like, oh, because I was like, what? And then they're like, they're dumb as rocks, and I was like, what? And I didn't realize, how should I say this? It really dawned on me for how dumb they are when I finally met them, and it was weird. It was oh, Max Black Cat, thank you so much for the hydration. Hold on one sec. How do I share a pic of my kitty? If you have like a link, like say to your Twitter or something, like feel free to share it. But yeah, it was funny. So I was like handling one of these like ball pythons, right? And he's slithering around the couch, and then he does a thing where like he slithers, and then he like holds his neck up, and he's like looking around. And at first I'm like, oh, like he's pretty smart, like he's observing his surroundings and stuff like that. And then he just like stands, like he sits still, and he's just like holding his place there. And after staring at him for a little while, I realized like there's nothing going on in his brain, is there? And then I'm asking my friend who's like the owner of him, and he's like, nope. And what else was there? Like, there was one time, so they're all kept in bins. Apparently, like, ball pythons, like, they don't really need a whole lot of space. But one of the larger ones, they get larger bins. And one time I was counting cash because I was there for a convention, and I just hear this knocking noise. Head empty, right? I hear this knocking noise against, like, wood and plastic, and I was like, what's that sound? And I turn around, and it's one of their larger ball pythons. Like their neck is, so like, say it's this long, like this much of it is out, and it was about to like crawl out of like the crevice or like the corner of where the bin was not meeting the shelf. And I was like, like I didn't want to escape. So I knock on my friend's door, and I'm like, hey guys, they all have names, and I'm just like, this guy's like crawling out of his bin. And then my friends are like, just like, take something and like push him back into his bin. Like, generally, if you take anything and move it towards an animal's face, they would most likely recoil, right? So what I ended up doing was I took a fan of dollar bills, like a fan of $20 bills, and I was like, okay, this looks like a wall, like this looks opaque, and I gently move it towards the snake's face, hoping that it would see something coming towards it and like recoil back into its bin. Except all it did was, like, if this was the snake's face, here's a fan of $20 bills, and I'm slowly moving it towards him, and then I'm just gently smacking this, like, very gently smacking the snake's face with a fan of cash. And he has no, like, I don't even know if he registered what was going on. Like, it was almost like he didn't feel anything. So then after doing this for like a couple times, I like got up again and I was like, hey guys, he's not going back in. Brain's so smooth. And then my friends were like, "Oh, don't worry about it. He's probably too big to get through the crevice." And I was like, "Okay." So then I go back to counting cash and like occasionally looking over my shoulder to make sure like he's still there. And then at some point he just like recoils back on his own and he like I don't know goes to sleep or something. And I'm like, all right. I don't know, lol. Apep is the most scaredy snake when you feed him. And yeah, snakes don't do much most of the time. Apep has gotten out twice. Once my pet sitter left the lid off and we found him in a nearby closet under a suitcase. Yeah, my friends have had like a couple of snakes escape before and then they just find him in like crevices or in the couch or whatever. They're usually just chilling too, like they don't do anything. But do you feed Apep like live mice or frozen mice? The next time was when I got a new cage and the lid didn't lock. And when he got out, it took a whole day to find him. Fun dinner party, and he was in the basement just hanging off of a shelf. That's so cute. I mean, I'm sure it must have been like awful to be like, oh my god, where's my snake? But also kind of hilarious. I love that. Yeah, but oh man, Brain is so smooth. Alright, let me just add the little detail marks that I usually do with Puglie here for these little oatsies. Yeah, I truly, when I was growing up, I was afraid of snakes. I think I just had a natural fear of them. And then, after meeting my friends that were like all snake breeders, well, sorry, no. It's these two friends of mine, two lovely boyfriends. After meeting them, learning more about at least ball pythons, and they also have some other ones. Like they have a boa constrictor and a corn snake and one other snake. After learning more about snakes and their attitudes or tendencies and stuff, I got really interested, and now I'm not afraid of them at all. Like of course I'm still afraid of like potentially venomous ones, but otherwise I'm like, you're not dangerous at all. You're kind of dumb. I love them so much. I love dumb animals. If it wasn't evident by my entire brand, I love dumb animals. All animals deserve so much care and love in this world. Frozen thawed. He was born in captivity and never had live. Well, and my cousin arrives visiting from Washington State. I'm in Illinois. And I'm like, hi, welcome, full disclosure, the snake got out, hey! And she was like, I'm ready to fly back now! Hey, guess what? Dinner's ready, and also we need to find the snake! Have you guys ever played the game Find the Snake? Well, we're gonna do it tonight. Oh, that sounds like a really bad euphemism. But yeah, it was also interesting to learn, like my friends kept both live mice and also like the frozen ones that they would have to thaw out for like the snakes that either liked one or the other. I feel like that's the thing for me. Like if I owned a snake, I know it's the natural life cycle and everything, but it would really pain me to feed a live mouse, because I also really love mice. I love mice, I love rats, I love all these rodents. It would be way easier for me to feed, like, a frozen one. Alright, that's a pretty good color. Little neat detail. Alright, save, because this entire time I did not save, like some brave soul. And here's the white bread version that I'll fix up a little bit later. But there's not much to fix up, I just need to take off the oats at the top and stuff. Alright, we made whole wheat bread today, guys! Yay! She stuck around, but it took a lot of convincing that he's harmless and easy to spot. Like, by your description, he's a little scary snake, so he's not... Is he scared aggressive? Because, like, sometimes snakes, when they get scared, they will lash out. But, like, is he more, like, scared recoil? I could not do live feedings. Agreed, absolutely agreed. I'm the same way. I love all animals, but that includes mice too, so I couldn't ever own a snake. Hoo-wee! But yeah, like, I get it. It's the way life is, especially in the animal kingdom and everything. I wouldn't be opposed to feeding, like, yeah, frozen, but if I got a snake that required live feeding, I wouldn't be able to do it. It's just, I'm sorry, snake. Someone else out there will be able to take care of you. And, like, my friends were telling me that, like, the type of mice that they get are just, like, really... They themselves are really dumb, but it's... For me, it's still a life. It's still a little cute, furry life. So I don't have the heart to. Not venomous. Scared recoil. Oh, sweetie. He's only struck once, when the vet did a hamster exam and didn't wash up before doing the snake exam. Oh my god, okay. So, like, potentially the vet still smelled like hamster? Alright, let me roll back this way real quick. Whee! Yeah, I mean, at least when I was visiting or staying with my friends, I have not been bitten by a snake. I haven't, I never caused the opportunity for them to lash out, so good for me. The most amazing thing for me when I was handling the snake for the first time was feeling how they were made fully of muscle, especially the boa constrictor. Like, the boa is, very small. It's like yay big, I guess. Like really small, really skinny. But when she was wrapped around my fingers, oh my god, like there was a chance where I was like, so she's not gonna crush my fingers, is she? And they're like, it should be fine. And I'm like, cool. Cause like the strength that they have is, you can feel it, and it's kind of scary. And he's always been afraid of vets and their assistant, and usually they literally scare the poo out of him. Oh no, Apep, that sweet boy. That's what one of my friends, that's what my one friend who's blind said when she held my snake. I didn't expect him to be so muscly. Yeah, even little boas have so much strength. It's so crazy, right? I was like, oh, a boa. Oh, she's so tiny. Oh, huh. This is interesting. And then, like, I'm like, can they smell fear? But of course, like, since my hand is still okay, like, she loosened up a little bit and then decided to, like, crawl around and stuff. And I was like, oh, yay. They're so fun. Alright. Alright, after I talk a lot and after a lot of stream time, my throat and nose starts getting, like, dry and mucousy. I don't know how that works. The human body is an enigma of barely functioning parts, at least for me. But, oh, thank you so much for the drink! But I gotta say, all of you here, thank you so much for being along for this baking, for chatting with me, for showing me your sweet, adorable babbies, whether they're furry or scaly. I truly appreciate that. That's like the highlight of my day. Honestly, when I decided to create Puglie, when I was figuring out what to create in the middle of my depression and art block, one of the things that sold me on creating Puglie and making him my character was the fact that one of my original art pieces back then was a pug face. I don't have it on hand right now. And I remember when I sold a print of that, every time someone bought it, they would not only gush about it being like something pug, but they would show me pictures of their pug, of their friend's pug, their mom's pug, their coworker's pug. And when I got to see these pictures of people's pets, they made me so happy. And that's honestly one of the big reasons why I created Puglie, so that I could get people's pet pictures. So truly, all of you here sharing them with me, they make me so happy. I'm so happy to see everyone's gremlins or like pet rocks and stuff. I love them so much. I love the little notifications, so cute. Hewberry, thank you so much. I mean, I'm sure it's potentially in your lurks you've seen other notifications, but yeah, most of my channel points all have like a GIF connected to them. I noticed the trans tag. What are your pronouns? Oh, I'm he and him. People can send me pet pics anytime. Heck yes. Pet pics are the best. Especially for like someone that's petless. It's like, let me live through you vicariously. But yeah, snakes, cats, dogs, mice, rats, any form of gremlin, any form of household gremlin, I'm always down for that. But yeah, Monica, thank you so much for asking for my pronouns. Appreciate that. But yeah, I guess let me check who I can send some love to, if there's anyone streaming right now. I'm gonna be heading off to dinner shortly after because a sweet friend is visiting from across the country, and I'm excited to see her. We gushed a lot about Julie, and Julie is streaming right now, so let's send Julie some love. You know what? Hold on. While you guys are here, let me just figure this out. Because if I close this box, will we still raid, or is that cancelled? It's cancelled. Oh my god. Why am I so bad at this? Why did Twitch do this? Raid message. I don't really have one. I think if you do exclamation mark raid, it might work. Something might come up. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't usually have a raid message. I'm not a very good streamer and I'm not a very good raider. But truly, thank you all so much for being here. Okay, I guess it doesn't work, and I don't think any of my mods are here, but that's okay. Just go share some love, enjoy her stream, and it's all good. But honestly, thank you all so much for being here and for keeping me company, showing me your furry gremlins and all that. I really, really do appreciate you. And yeah, if you guys want to just like yell poot poot poot, that's a-okay. I'm in Australia, so I have to head off to another meeting now. It's 12:40 p.m. on Thursday. Oh man, no worries. Snowlena, thank you so much for being here. Lots of love from across the world here in Canada to you in Australia. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, I've come full circle to go back to Julie. All right. Thank you for the lovely chill stream, huge. No worries. Thank you so much for being here. Anytime you want to lurk, feel free. I'm always here for you. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Take care. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.